There we go. As well. Okie dokie. Right. Did we
their map
decide
first?
Maps and shit.
No, they pick first anyway, because we're hosting.
Oh, okay. Alright. Are we, or we're attacking? Okay. Was that right? We're supposed to be attacking?
Yes.
Alright.
Headshot.
Good news, Brian. Procedure went as planned, and you know he's got a lot to look forward to.
I'm not sure if I want this guy, you know. I'm not sure how much value it is.
Then stick with what you had last time.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, yeah, I might... Yeah.
Okay, we're ready.
What map?
What map do you want?
Because we're hosting, it's you have to pick first.
There's a whole lot less of you under that blanket.
Or should we just fucking pick?
No problem, we're ready. You just
Yeah, what map?
What map?
Map. You pick first. What map do you want?
Okay, one moment.
Okay.
Right, let's get a drink.
First map, district.
District, okay. Brady?
Yeah, ready. Thank you.
Brady, do you want to
Good luck.
switch it to district, mate? Brady's still in party chat. Brady! Is he there? I'm going to flick to party chat.
Hold in. Who?
Fuck's sake, there he is.
No, go on.
Okay, cool.
Right.
Oh, he's already switched it. Okie dokie. Are we all
Can't
good to
hear
go
you,
then?
even though I was in party chat. No one told me to go to game chat. So I'm sitting there trying to talk to you, lot.
I did say Brady is still in game chat.
Nobody said. Well, no, I didn't hear you because my earphone fell out. But whatever.
Okay.
All right, we're good to go.
Are you guys good?
Yeah, ready.
Okay.
Alright, thank you.
Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Venga chicos, encenderos a tope, activación. Venga. Vale, empezamos la semifinal. La 1 menos cuarto. No, broma, a las 11. Las 11, vida, las 11. A ver, que apague la mierda la luz. Que los fallos, tío.
Vale, estamos.
Poca madre.
Vale.
Las órdenes de
Vale.
hoy. Proteger los puntos de acceso al cortafuegos.
Hay que echarse
y los
para
datos
atrás,
de ese
hay que
portátil
echarse
con
atrás.
vuestras vidas. Está chupado, ¿no?
Y dejarlos, que
Ok.
venga, vámonos para atrás. Claro, que es lo suyo. Y lo cogemos nosotros de cara siempre, si no, problema.
Nada. Igual están mirando cámaras,
Actividad hostil. Quieren revelar las coordenadas.
Venga,
de los
replegando. Vale, Carlos.
Un poquito lento.
Vale, yo por aquí no veo a nadie.
Ok.
Las ubicaciones de los puntos de acceso al cortafuegos
Jaque y les damos la vuelta.
Los hostiles las tienen.
Pues lo usamos nosotros en el muro, ¿sí?
No, entramos de aquí para
Han
allá.
destruido el cortafuegos. y las coordenadas están disponibles. Proteged el portátil.
Vale, van a entrar por el medio, ¿eh? No, no, no.
Vale, uno aquí.
Están.
Tienes en las coordenadas del portátil. Nos están hackeando.
Vale.
Eliminad a los hostiles.
Tú de uno. Vale, vamos a darle. Vamos a avanzar, ¿eh?
Sí.
Vamos avanzando.
Transferencia hostil al
Vale, avanzamos
Vamos
aquí también.
avanzando. Vamos los 4, ¿eh?
Allá tenemos uno, enfilado.
Transferencia hostil al
Venga,
50%.
entra por ahí. Tú
Hay que entrar.
marear.
Hay que ir 2 y 2. Hay que ir a por el del PC.
Venga, 1, 2.
Quedan 3.
Otro caído en el suelo.
Un hostil menos. Queda 1.
Venga.
Apuñalado.
¿Listo? Venga.
A cuchillo, tío. A cuchillo los dos.
Buenísimo.
Pagos activados.
Sí,
Hay más
señor.
si queréis.
A cuchillo los dos. A la mierda la ballesta.
Es que la ballesta, tío.
Yo no, yo me he cargado a los dos a cuchillo.
Yo con la ballesta. Yo le pegan toda la cabeza.
No, lanzado no. No,
Luego-
lanzado no, a cuchilladas.
Luego se ve la repetición.
El David.
Era yo que estaba contigo. Sí, yo le levanto la cabeza y lo remata.
Nice one, guys. Well done.
Well played, guys.
We want to go back to district.
Not too much to change, so we are ready.
Okay.
Yeah,
District.
District,
Yeah.
Brady.
Yeah.
There we go.
Alright, good luck then, guys.
Good luck.
On Grey's Anatomy. Dr. Grady, we're on a plane. You're in a plane crash. Where's Lexi? My sister's dead. Taking us home tomorrow. That's what I told Bailey to just sedate all of us. I'm worried that he's running away. And so should you.
I really could have done with some throwing knives then.
Mm-hmm.
Tough. Oh shit! No sensors or anything here. This is gonna be a gun.
Your work
Let's just
cut out
hold
for
it
you.
back here
Protect the firewall access points and ensure the data on this laptop
and make sure they don't
remains
start the
secure.
hack.
Ready, get back up here.
Did you get rid of your impacts when we were in the?
Yeah, I got C4 now.
So why did they come down here then?
It doesn't matter.
Well, it doesn't matter. They've still got to come down and.
Trying to think of the best space for me to go.
I'm detecting hostile network activity. The firewall access point locations are under attack. Get cracking.
It doesn't matter if you're already 45 minutes late. Your hair isn't brushed, haven't fixed breakfast, and you're hemorrhaging brain cells.
Fucking go green, you slag.
Flav, check. Look up there. Watch for that. Watch for that door to open.
Alright.
Firewall access point locations are live. Multiple hostiles on the move. No mucking about now.
Oh, don't you start guns with
Hostiles
me, I
have
swear to
decrypted
God,
the
I'll smash you
firewall.
up right now.
The laptop
Fucking
location
piece
is
of shit.
compromised. Protect it at all costs.
Guys, put.
What?
Doesn't matter.
I'm not a sperm from a knife, and I'm gonna stop using blood. I'm gonna try to get some sleep.
Ah, one of them's blatantly on cameras.
Yeah, more than likely, yeah.
They would have been here by now. Crossbow, not crossbow, still would have been here.
I can hear someone to my left.
Yep,
Doors open up here. Oh. They closed it.
Come, poke out again, bro.
They're gonna just put an instant shot on your move position if that was where you were when you shot them before.
Yeah, no, he fucked off anyway, ran upstairs.
Oh, I still heard them.
I've got peg legs, I don't really want to move too much.
Why have you got double time? Yeah, shot.
Somebody's got-
Right, that's it. No more stories.
It's not a story, I was just saying something.
Yeah, but we'll talk about it in a minute.
Hostiles detected at laptop location.
They're on the other side of the wall there.
They've got to come out first and hack it.
I reckon there's someone waiting at the top of them stairs for us to sit down and help.
Yeah.
Yep. Stairs open.
Eyes on that door just in case anyone has come through. The store doors it is. When my crossbow stops gun drifting.
Oh, got me,
Blades
got me.
down.
Right in front of you, right in front of you, Scott,
Right in front of you.
Hostile down. 3 remaining.
Fucking reload, you cunting thing.
Hostile down. 1 minute remaining.
Right, hold your position.
Door.
Which door?
The one in front of them.
Fuck, got me again.
Ah, I fucking missed him.
I got him.
The fuck did I miss him?
Is he up the top of there, yeah?
Uno a la derecha, 6 más de la derecha. Aprovechad ahora.
Todo depende de ti, chaval. Fusil liquidado. Quedan 3.
Demoni grande.
¡Ay! Lástima.
Quedan 30 segundos.
Suerte, tío. Me cago en la
Siento,
puta que no
tío.
es.
Ah, qué triste.
Lo tenía ahí por uno,
Contrato anulado.
Tenía por uno ahí. Venga, ahí que se puede, que se puede, tío.
Sí, hombre, sí. Claro que sí.
The first one will repair the aneurysm, and the second will deal with the defect to prevent another aneurysm from forming.
Well played, guys.
Alright, unlucky guys, unlucky.
We did not discuss maps.
Well, just pick one then. I don't, not
Put it-
that.
not
that in a million years.
Put Office, Brady.
How about this and Office?
We'll discuss a second. Put Office for now.
we'll do Office first, but yeah, it's not a bad shout for.
I'm just going on the maps that you lot played last time.
Yeah.
No. We plucked them straight out of our ass.
Like many things.
Mm-hmm.
So Brady, is the one I've got the one you wanted?
No, it don't matter anyway. I deal with this.
No,
one.
because there's another option for me. So if you want it, take it.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's right.
All right. Well, I'm switching anyway, so if you want it, take it.
Everyone good, yeah?
I am.
Are they ready?
I don't know.
Carlo, you guys ready? I'm going to assume they're ready.
So, Office?
Yes,
Yeah.
Office, yes.
Sorry,
Okay,
yeah.
we're ready.
Okay,
Hook it up.
good luck, guys.
All right, guys. Good luck.
God.
Access point in here. No, there isn't. Oh, but there is one in the
Server room. Yeah, yeah.
And the little
Operation is
office
live.
actually as well.
Decrypt the firewall at an access point. Locate the laptop and manually activate it for the hack.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Oh, have you got the cameras?
Laptop
No.
location is visible.
Oh, flames.
Time to get paid.
Are they in the room?
Oh yeah, they're the office. Damn it, classroom.
Classroom.
And they're holding
Four,
it, yeah?
all four in the classroom.
Oh, this is going to be interesting.
What did we
Definitely
pick?
wish I had throwing knives.
They were all in there though, yeah?
All four.
All four in
Starting to think if just bomb rushing. Where you going, Brady? Oh, you going the long way?
there, yeah? There's probably no point going the long way. Oh, I can't move.
Yeah, I got hits on 2 of them. They fucking, yeah, don't fucking, don't fucking start with me, son.
With me. There's a guy looking at a door where I'm at. Same place. Fuck's sake, I got C4 as well. Do you know how bad I want to go up and just blow that door off? Shut up, dog. Keep barking. There's no fucking cunt there.
Did they get you?
Nope.
Brady, let me know when you want me to open the door.
Well, I'm ready whenever you are.
Oh, they got me. He's gonna come. Oh, he got me again. Oh, fuck you now. How the fuck did he get me? And I was blind firing. I was blind firing.
Yeah, but they
That's a
you're in
fucking
wider
plant.
space than them, you've got a narrower gap.
Dickhead! Oh, I feel like an absolute fucking div right now.
What have you done?
I just went to shoot some guy 3 times, thinking it was a guy, it wasn't, it was a fucking plant.
They got me. Oh, they got Brittany?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I'm watching this door. You guys just push, and then I'll let you know if
No,
they
there's a
come
guy
this side.
right on the fucking door, man.
Watch, we're gonna get the fucking ping pong as well, you know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't give.
I'm not gonna.
He's got an angle.
Yeah, I know that.
Fucking. Yeah, of course I get gun drift now. It's 2 on my door, 2 on my door.
Yeah, it's 2 on each door,
There's 2
really.
here as well.
One's self-revive, and they're basically double shooting. One's crouched down, the other one's right behind him.
Right, there's 3 on your door. You
There's
2.
4 on our door now.
No, 3. Brady, you've got 1.
Right.
Now he's got 2.
Are they still double shooting, or is it just standing up?
Brady, push, mate.
Got me.
Nice.
Got me. Down.
Friendly
Finish him.
Can't, 'cause
Nice.
this guy's still on me.
3 remaining.
Oh, I'm talking to you.
Oh, sure.
I'm really red.
Yeah, I know. Well, my guy's just got revived, and I'm bright red.
I can't get hit again.
I'm taking self-revive off after this one. It's no good.
Well, we ain't got much longer, mate. We're gonna have to do something soon.
There's only 1 on yours, Mike.
Okay.
Whoa, he just... As if he just did.
You got a hit on him. He's backed
Yeah, I
off.
did.
He's backed off. No, new one. There's a fresh one there. He's coming. Oh, he's now. Pull back, pull back, pull back.
1 minute remaining.
Oh, he got me.
He's chasing you, he's chasing you, he's chasing you.
Oh, he shut the fucking door.
Watch out behind us.
No one's coming, no one's coming. They're holding.
Yeah, and I'm red as fuck still.
Same.
40 seconds, guys.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just saying, I'm just letting you know the time.
Have you got any revive darts left, Brady?
30
Yes,
seconds
1.
remaining.
Follow me. Double.
Zigzagging and out, zigzagging and out.
I was trying.
I can't run.
Oh!
I can't run.
Oh.
Unlucky, unlucky.
This is a professional.
They got that revive off quick. I couldn't knife him or run.
I was watching you. I was watching you walk out the room.
Yeah, well done, guys. Oh, damn it, it's 3 knockdowns. Fuck.
Oh, give us 1 minute, please. That was
Yeah,
so
no worries.
intense.
No worries, man.
Alright, mate.
Fucking stupid dog. Doing this fucking toe cunt.
Yeah, yes, Slash, they are.
What the It's that fucking dude.
Brady, would you like to put office back on, mate?
Just fucking went past it. Ah.
Okay, we're ready.
Okie dokie.
Good luck.
Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Oh, whoa, whoa, stop, stop.
Huh?
Saves me on one.
Yeah, wait a minute.
So her liver has been packed. The next 24 hours is crucial.
Alright, we've now
Sorry,
got to commit suicide.
I already pushed the button as you said no stop.
Suicide. You took the same character.
Fuck's sake, man.
Oh, crap. Who took the same character?
You can play.
That was me.
Access to our server. 1 minute. Hostile down. 3. Hostile. Hostile down. 1 minute. Dead men tell no tales. Contract fulfilled. Transferring crypto funds now.
What I did in the pouch. Not only in any of the pouches.
What's your point? They're not.
Oh, sorry about that, guys. I didn't
Sorry,
even notice
guys.
my
2 of us had
contractor.
the same contractor on.
I didn't even notice the change.
I didn't spot it till the last minute. Sorry.
Changing team.
Yeah, we need to switch over to...
Well, you take that flavour, I'll just take this, don't worry about it.
I've already gone. We're good.
I've already
Not
changed
really,
now as
because
well, so don't worry about it.
you've got to switch teams.
Okay.
Brady.
Brady, move over.
Brady, got a nod?
I'm trying to do it.
Okay.
I did the
There we
first
go.
time.
There we go. There we go.
Okay, we're ready.
Right.
All right, and then back to the map.
Right. Yeah, back to the map and make sure
Sorry
we've got
about
different
that.
contractors on. Yeah, we all look different. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Right, we're definitely ready now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
You can go back, Brady, if you want. That way you don't need that contractor.
The aneurysm would have blown no matter whose hands.
Pueden estar en ping-pong.
Mejor. Haremos.
Romped el
Claro.
cortafuegos en un punto de acceso.
Como siempre.
Revelad las coordenadas del portátil y dejadme hackearlo.
Cuidado aquí, Ey. Cuidado. Un
Pero igual
Yo
está
voy
abajo,
lento.
A ver. Quitad.
No hay nadie, al fondo no
Los
hay nadie.
escucho bajo, están bajo, están subiendo por ahí. Van a subir por ahí.
¿Por aquí?
Sí. Atento.
Aguantad,
Hostil liquidado. Quedan 3.
Vamos. ¿Quieren rusear? Que ruseen.
Vale, ok. Yo estoy atento arriba.
No se asoméis. No, yo creo que ya esto ya tiene bastante con el que han perdido. Vamos a cogerlos.
Vale, con cabeza, que son uno menos.
Sí. Con mucha cabeza, venga, chicos.
Estoy mirando para atrás.
Cuidado que
Vale.
no vayan a disparar,
Aquí es uno que pasa a hackear y los demás defendiendo desde aquí.
Pero no, la mesa de ping-pong es muy chunga, Te disparan desde cualquier lado.
Claro, ¿para qué vas a
Yo iría por
hackear,
ellos.
loco? Hay que matarlos.
Sí, el punto amarillo es que de hecho está allí. Tienen que estar aquí abajo,
Chicos, venga, vamos, pero...
¿O qué?
Venga, pero ¿qué es lo que pasa, coño?
Atento, David, que tiene que estar ahí enfrente.
No veo a nadie ahí. ¿Estarán aquí?
Aquí, atento, aquí.
Pero entonces podemos ir al punto. El punto está aquí. Vamos.
Vale, vamos al punto.
Meteros.
Cortafuegos atravesado. Ubicación del portátil obtenida.
No he llegado.
Manos
Vale, vamos a
arriba.
subir por aquí ahora nosotros. No podemos estar ahí, gritar si que ahí notan.
No se lo sé. Sube.
Cuidado.
Hostil fulminado. Quedan 2.
Vamos.
Aliado
Joder,
eliminado.
tío, no me lo puedo creer. Te queda uno.
Queda 1 minuto.
¡Toma ya! ¡Tiempo!
Vale, tus huevos ahí.
Madre mía, tío.
¡Toma ya!
Madre mía,
Sí, señor.
Joder.
Vale, portátil, corre con tus hijos. Vamos.
Me cago en la hostia.
Hombre, vale.
Ahí está el portátil. Activadlo para hackearlo.
Joder.
Magnífico. Datos
Qué grande,
obtenidos.
Ahora sí me voy a
Transfiriendo
sentar.
pagos del contrato a las cuentas en estos momentos.
Pide otro break.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Yeah, good. Was that serious?
I didn't hear a word of that, Flav.
Oh, okay. No, that's what I'm about. Shit happens, isn't it? That's why I was going to just be a sub, because I seem to do better without me.
It's our turn to choose map.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
your turn. Yeah,
Yep.
choose map.
Don't know the name in English. I think it's Embassy.
Embassy? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking hell. Is this their next map, is it?
Yep.
Okay.
You are ready when you are.
Just a second. Wait, no, point take front. Pointless. There it was. Yeah, go for it. I'm ready.
Okay. Good luck, guys.
Good luck.
Good luck.
It's alright, do whatever. Plates are plates, it's his birthday. Deal with it if you don't like it. Tough shit.
Operation is live.
Alright, I'll plug in right here.
Locate the laptop and manually
Connie
activate
went
it
to
for the
saying
hack.
game started.
They're not on any camera.
I can hear him above me.
That was quick.
There you are. Firewall
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hold on, if you get that access...
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Did you get hit?
No.
Here, hold on, give me a second. Let me get this access point, this firewall, and I can plug in again.
Pull back a bit, guys.
Firewall down. Laptop coordinates are live to devices.
How many did you see down there?
Balcony, I see one. One in the balcony.
I saw two of them.
But that's it.
Everyone with us?
Brady, we're back this way.
Brady? Brady?
I would have smashed my aim control up in a minute. Okay. It's the third time I've had fucking gun drift now, it's pissing me off.
Yeah, in the stairwell. He's on my, I got him on scout.
It's like as if I weren't meant to do
How
this.
many?
He's gone back underneath. I'm going to these stairs.
I can hear one ahead. Yeah, if that guy that was...
Flav, come here. Flav, come here.
One level down, he'd disappear from your scout.
Flav.
He'd still be there.
Plug in that and tell me how many's on the balcony.
Okay, I see one in the opposite corner. Ducking down. Two. There's one right beside the ammo, and then there's one
Right,
by the
shut the door and
staircase.
get the guy in this stairwell.
Well, because I keep getting gun drift, it's pissing me off.
Alright, I still got eyes on the guys in the balcony. They're staying where they're at. Alright, there's three over here. There's three. There's a third one over in the stairs.
Right, coming back.
Got nothing on scout down there.
Right,
They must all be up there.
Minutes in, come on. Flav.
Yep. Get them, right, open them doors, I think.
Ready?
Yep. And back off.
Fuck off! Don't get me up! Oh no!
Oh,
no! Oh. Shit, well done. Didn't think I'd get away with that. I'm red though.
I hit two of them. Oh, what?
Going
Come
round
on!
them.
I'm red, I'm going to sit here now.
Yeah, gun drift again. They must be nearby. Yeah, right on that fucking door. I thought so. Every time I get near these cunts with a fucking gun drift, stupid.
Oh, that got me.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna swing around with you, Justin.
I think he saw me shoot him there.
Fuck off. Ooh. One shot and I'm dead, by the way. Told ya.
Fuck off.
Oh, I got a bad hit there. Backing off. Hold it.
I'm red, I can't do anything.
Yeah,
Oh,
same.
you got me.
Same.
Back off. Back off.
1 minute remaining.
I'm still red. I'm down. Flavor?
Friendly down. 3 remaining. Activate that laptop.
Fuck, I just spilled my beer.
Friendly down. 2 remaining.
Yeah, I was out of darts.
Okay. Alright, he's right there.
Fuck.
Unlucky. Alright, that's 4-1 though. Only need one more game.
Different definitions of professional. Contract revoked.
I'm the only. There's no point changing those anyway. It's the last fucking game is over.
Alright. Yes, Flash, I agree.
I'm putting double time on.
Okie doke. We want to go back to Embassy.
We are ready, just change the map. And we are ready.
I think we just need to get a new host, because all I keep getting is fucking gun drift every time I need you lot.
It's not host, mate, and it's got nothing to do with how close they are.
Mate.
Yeah.
Do you want to put Embassy back on?
It's Embassy.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm trying, buddy.
There we go.
Okay, good luck.
Good luck.
Alright, good luck, guys.
Excuse me.
Vamos, Mamba, arriba. Bien, 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 bien. Vencida, Fritz. Os queda una y rematamos la faena, vida. Una, esta, ya. Venga, al máximo, lo sacamos con cuentagotas.
No. Si
Es
no,
lo
lo
mejor.
hay que entrar.
Escúchame, vamos a hacerlo bien, vamos a estudiarlo primero. Antes de...
Rompemos cortafuegos por
Primero a ver dónde están.
Exactamente, primero vamos a
Y cuidado que no vengan.
Y aparecen...
Cuidado.
Ahí está, cuidado.
Izquierda.
No, déjalo, vámonos.
Vamos, izquierda. Subimos.
Ya lo he visto,
Grande,
ya.
grande. Venga.
Al lorito ahí arriba, que ya pueden estar ahí 3 apuntándonos.
Puntos de acceso al cortafuegos. Cortafuegos caído. Las coordenadas del portátil están en los dispositivos. En marcha.
Sí. A la izquierda uno.
Han aparecido ahora. No te pongas ahí, no os pongáis en ese lado.
Nos hemos dado los dos, nos hemos dado.
Vale, pero tranquilo.
Pues vamos a salir a por ellos y los...
Estoy rojo.
Están ahí puestos en defensa.
Mira, aquí, por ejemplo, en aquel cubo de enfrente, uno se puede posicionar y agacharse allí.
No te pongas porque están parados ellos, tú de. Ellos están quietos ahí, hay que moverse, Olpo, hay que moverse.
Uno atrás.
Vamos.
2.
Lo veo.
Hostil liquidado.
No
Quedan
menos.
3.
Queda uno.
Aquí hay uno, que está cerca. Nada, estoy rojo.
David, vuelve.
No me puede tirar. Vale, ya está.
Quedan 2.
Sí, ojo, somos 2, podemos ir. Serpenteo y disparas.
¿A dónde está David? ¿Derecha o izquierda?
Aquí, izquierda. Lo veo.
Ahora sí que las da.
Pero... Cuidado, no nos hagas. Está chico, la X.
Voy lento, pasa tú.
Vale.
No te quedan vidas,
Tranquilo. Ahí, lo tengo en la esquina.
Sí, solo queda ese.
Pues mira, preparado.
Vale, lo mismo, serpenteamos.
Vamos, está a la derecha, estaba a la derecha. Cuidado, chicos.
Oye, si hackeamos...
Cuidado, no voy a hacer por la izquierda. Claro, ahora que ir a portátil.
Ok.
Arriba, vámonos, totalmente. Vamos a complicarle la vida. Vale, lo que suba, qué coño. Bueno, está aquí. Ha caído.
Ya está. Sí, David.
Ha caído.
Portátil a la vista. A la espera para hackear.
Se acabó.
No. Implacable. El hackeo ha sido un éxito y tengo los
Yo ya
datos.
lo tengo
Pagos
claro.
del
He
contrato
disparado
activados.
una flecha y ya me he cortado y todo.
Muy buenas.
Grande, chicos. Grande, qué gran trabajo. Bueno, tío. Muy bien jugado, señores.
Te he dado en el pie, David, que te asomaba.
Sí.
Te metió el dardo en el pie.
Lo sé.
Tío, no lo sabía, nos hemos coordinado mal. Pero la idea muy buena, ¿eh? Se ha puesto nervioso, se ha tenido que ir. Se ha ido.
El del Kitachi y el mío le faltaban piernas, ¿sabes?
Ya,
Hemos tirado primero ahí y estaba...
Muy buena, tío. Muy buena. Bueno, vamos a decirles que muy bien.
Yeah, well done, guys. Good shit.
Hey guys, very intensive.
Yeah, good games.
Well played, guys.
Well done. Good luck in the final.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Catch you later. See you in Publix.
Of course.
Alright everyone, how are we all doing? We are here, we are live, just included the chat there so you can hear the others that we've got. We have Venny and we also have Steve here to answer a few of your questions. You'll see their names pop up in the top left of the stream as and when they talk to you. Just make that a little bit bigger so you can see their names as they come through. So Steve, welcome, thank you very much for kindly coming in. It's really good to have you. If you could just give us a quick brief overview of what Alvo is. Obviously, we've got some people in the server that have seen a few little sneak peeks that have been released over time, but just your summary of the game.
Hi guys, I'm Steve CLT. I am the publisher and project manager of Alvo, and pretty intimately familiar with the game and helping kind of shape what it's ultimately going to be. It's a 5 versus 5 online shooter designed for virtual reality, specifically, with PlayStation VR users and the aim gun in mind. Also going to put it out on Oculus when we release. We're going to have both team deathmatch and free-for-all, and it's our kind of #1 priority leading up to release and certainly right after release to get a search and destroy added to that as well for people who want a little bit more competitive, call it tactical based gameplay. Okay. Probably similar to what you've seen on CSGO. And it's really shaping up to be a pretty fast-paced shooter. Probably best I can compare it to from what I've seen is Call of Duty in VR. Certainly the fastest pace that I've played out of anything on PSVR or PCVR. And we're really excited. Oh yeah,
it's the build up, everything that's been released over the last week. It's just phenomenal what's coming out. The reviews, the comments from the testers that we've got going on Oculus, it's just phenomenal to see. They're really happy, and for me, the one thing I don't want to give anything away. The one thing that seems the most positive from everyone of Alvo is the graphics. Everyone has commented that has played in the beta on Oculus how good the graphics are.
Yes, it does. When you are playing it on Oculus, the graphics look phenomenal. I would say up to this point, anything that we have played on PlayStation VR looks really, really good as well. I have not noticed, a huge drop off in graphics between Oculus and PlayStation VR. Now we haven't had quite the number of users at one time in PlayStation VR as we have on Oculus, but we've designed it in a way where we think it's going to hold up, have no problem running at the 60 frames per second, and we're hoping it's going to look real good on PlayStation VR. The graphics.
I really can't wait. Obviously, you've not got very long until it gets submitted to Sony. So that is, crikey, 9 days away.
Yeah, 9 days away is. It's
too far. Yeah.
We certainly hope that they're going to pass it the first round. We've done everything we can and are still doing to get it past their TRCs. I would say the fact of the matter is some of them are maybe a little vague in what we think they are actually looking for. So, the things that we have focused on is, first and foremost, that it runs at the minimal frame rate that it has to be running on PlayStation VR, which it does. Also, that we have done everything imaginable to give people comfort options, blinders, smooth blinders, click turn, but also, leaving the options out there for people who just, can run and gun all day in VR, not worrying about motion sickness. We've increased, you can increase your smooth turn speed, turn off all blinders. It's people want to test their VR legs. It's definitely going to do that. So we're really hoping Sony will pass it the first time, and we can get it out there and let players. I know players are anxious to get in the beta, and we are anxious to get the game released so that we can, start adding stuff to it, basically.
Yeah. you know, we certainly I know that Venny and myself, we've been following Alvo for quite a long time now. Something we've been keeping our eye out on the radar pretty much since we got VR ourselves, because for us it has been around as long as we've had VR. It's nice to see it in its final stages. Don't get me wrong.
As have I. It has been a long road that's close to ending.
Yeah.
New chapter beginning, anyways.
Venny, have you got some questions open? Have you got anything on that front, or do you want your accent to stay away?
I will keep my accent hidden away.
That's fine. So yeah, we've got a couple of questions for you, Steve, from the community. Just sent a couple through. I'm going to go to one that came in actually on Discord first rather than anything. What do you think the controller settings on the Move controllers will work like in comparison to the aim controller, for example? Will there be a bit more of a handicap there?
I think it's inevitable that there's going to be a handicap without having the analog controllers for movement. But I am hopeful that it's still going to be very competitive. I think that the Move players are probably going to find that the pistol is one of the most just satisfying guns to use in the game, just because it seems more natural with holding the pistol with the Move controller, as it seems unnatural holding a pistol with the aim controller. So we're going to make the pistol very competitive in terms of the power of it, and probably kind of look at it as that might be some of those Move players' primary weapon. But we're hoping that it's going to be competitive and enjoyable that way, and any adjustments that we can make to either the weapons or the controls that we think is going to make the experience better with the Move controllers, we're going to do.
Evento, you've covered all bases. You've got the dual shock, you've got the aim controller, you've got the moves. What people choose to use is up to them, I suppose. But you've just given the maximum amount of support that you could possibly give.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't know how many aim guns there are out there. I would venture to say there's probably a lot more Move controllers than there are aim guns, possibly. And I think those people want to be able to try and play a game like this, even if they are at a disadvantage. They still want to play. And so we want to give them that option. We don't want to leave anybody out.
No, that'd be good. Yeah, definitely. Keep everyone involved, playing the game limited, and even if they want to order an aim controller, they've still got the Move as a temporary backup, as it were, until it arrives. So yeah, that's a really cool feature. I like seeing the pictures.
And I guess one thing that I'll add to that, we're not planning on, certainly not at initial release, trying to do, the Move controllers holding a rifle, doing a manual reload. We think just given the that the tracking is not great, and given the lack of the analogs, that would just be too complex for people to do. Basically, I think it could detract from the experience, because the game is going to be moving pretty fast, and that's why we're not doing it, and that's why I think the best experience with it might ultimately be a really high powered pistol.
That'd be cool. While we're on the subject of high powered, then the most popular question that I've had: sniper rifles. Everybody is absolutely excited about sniper rifles. I don't know why. I'm not a fan myself, but yeah, they are. I don't know whether you'll know the answer to this one, whether the Sacco's a bolt action or not. I don't know whether you know.
I'm 95% sure it is a bolt action. One shot and then it has to be reloaded. But I would have to double check on that. I know it is going to be one shot to the head. At least what we've got right now is one shot to the head kills, 2 shots to the body kills.
Okay.
Whether or not we'll adjust that, the 2 shots to the body and lower it, I don't know. And then, people have asked about, zoomed scopes. Zoom scopes is not hard for us on Oculus, given the processing power, but with the PlayStation VR, it is much more challenging. So basically, an initial release, I believe more than likely we will not have Zoom scopes unless we decide to throw it in on the beta testing and see how it works. But it's something that I definitely wanted. I know, the original trailer for the game, 3 years back, the CG generated one, had those scopes on it, so people got excited about that. I think we will, if we can't do, a zoom scope, like what would be kind of the right type of zoom scope, how you see them do it on Pavlov and the PC games. I think we would also explore the way it's done on Honor and Duty, where they're basically essentially taken out of VR, put in a flat screen, and there's just rendering the one camera as opposed to like rendering
just
two cameras.
Save a bit.
Yeah, and we'll see how that feels. Like that I know could be done, but we'd like to do it the other way if we can. But I don't think it's going to make it into release.
Yeah, because it goes against the logic of VR really when you have to do it that way.
Yeah, it does. Anything that we can do to keep the player immersed, we want to. I think there's very few occasions where we're actually going to have to take the players out of VR and put them in any sort of flat screen. Only between rounds, I want to say we have to go out to a flat screen, similar to what Firewall does, a little bit of 2D. But we do have a red dot sight that I think paired with the Seiko is going to be the closest to a good sniper that we'll have right now. I think it'll be a nice pairing.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Now this is something actually that is a pretty good question, actually, one of the best ones. So the assault rifles, SMG, shotguns, are they dialed in for range difference? So for example, if you just had an assault rifle, you're going to win overall. What's the differentiation between them? Are they, if you've got a shotgun, it only works at X amount of yards, for example? That sort of thing.
So it'll be the amount of damage they apply at a given range. Certainly at the closest range, the shotgun is going to apply more damage and will more than likely be the most effective at the very close range, especially if it's like a headshot. Assault rifles at the furthest range should apply the most damage, and SMGs at the medium range, with their kind of more rapid rate of fire, should be the most effective. All those things, if it's not performing the way we think it should perform, are very easy adjustments for us in terms of going in and setting a number to how much damage it applies at various distances and to what part of the body, as well as us setting the recoil on it if we don't feel like that is right. We've got it all in there where they're really pretty easy adjustments.
Okay.
And we'll take the feedback on it from users. I know if it doesn't, if after beta, if it doesn't seem quite right, we'll change it, and probably early into launch, we would change it until we got it right. We'd obviously, people get upset if you have something for a long time that seems to be working and you change it, but we want to get it right real quick on how those guns should realistically perform.
Okay. Next question that I've got, now this is beyond me because I haven't played the game. So if in the future you end up adding a bayonet attachment, could you make the knifing mechanism similar to what they've got in The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners? That way you can't just swipe your gun across the screen, you have to impale them and take it out.
That I'm not sure of. When we do the bayonet attachment, how we'll ultimately have the interaction with it, whether we'll decide a button click is the best way to do it, or jabbing it at them is the best way to do it. I don't envision it the character that you're impaling, I don't envision like that character moving back with the physics of that. You know, like you pick them up with a bayonet, slinging them over your shoulder, or sling them across the room. But I do hope that we can at least have it to where, you know, you jab, swing to kill versus just pressing a button.
I think for me, I get that from the interpretation is when I play Firewall, for example, sometimes when you do a knife on Firewall, it swipes, but when you're up close, sometimes it does actually stab. I presume that's the differentiation between the two that is meaning that question.
What he's getting at there is on Saints and Sinners. It's the motion rather than the speed. You charge with a knife, and there's a bit of weight behind it, so you've got to kind of land it flush and actually stab the enemy with it. That's what they're getting.
See, I've not. I know you've just got the game yourself, so you've done that one. So I'm a little bit out of the loop on that because I haven't played that yet.
But I think that's what they're getting at, yeah. Because on that game, it kind of, I don't know how it does it, but it simulates a bit of weight. So when you stab them, you've got to kind of force a knife back out.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you could really do that.
That's cool.
I mean, I would just say that I do not expect our physics to be on the level of Walking Dead and Saints does. That's a very large scale production, and the whole thing is, essentially based on melee physics, right?
Yes.
And then they also don't have to deal with network players, where it's a little bit easier to have the physics on just my character in VR, whereas for all the other players around me to be able to see those physics is a lot heavier on the CPUs. That it's also a challenge with PlayStation, basically.
Okay, that's good. There is a question that I've completely left out because I know we have touched on this in the past, and that is just on the server side for Alvo. I know you've explained to me the reasons and why. If you could just give a brief overview that you are using certain servers as such, in your words, basically.
I think with the servers, it's a situation where for kind of the security that somebody doesn't try to hack it, that we don't want to say too much about what exactly our server arrangement is. I think everybody's going to say, oh, well, that means they don't have dedicated servers. We don't want to talk too much about what the server setup is.
Yep.
I will say that we are more than confident at this point that our server solution is not going to lead to dropped games when players drop out of the game. When players drop out of the game, if there is another player available, they should come right in the game. If there's not another player available, a bot will fill that slot until another player enters the game.
Okay.
And I think that's what people are most concerned about. I know, they played other games where there's issues if somebody leaves, that match is done, and then they have to wait. Our goal is to really not leave people waiting at all. I've said for a while, like I want it to be 90% playing the game and 10% out of the game.
Okay. That's a good ratio, really good ratio from what a lot of people are used to. I've got some.
A lot of people sit down and can only play for an hour, and you want to get the most action you can in that time. It's valuable, so we want to keep people in the game, and that's what the whole servers and all the matchmaking, especially from the get-go, are designed around that. Just keep people in the action as much as possible.
That'll be cool. I've got a couple of live questions actually. Coming through.
Are those in the general chat, or where are they, Sean?
These are in the Twitch channel, to be fair, at the moment.
Sure.
So Chris Taylor's asking, bullet penetration through objects. Will bullets go through wood, bushes, depending on the material? Obviously, they're not going to go through a wall, but could they go through a crate? Could they go through a hedge to shoot someone?
Chris Taylor, my number one fan. And I've been watching Chris for a while. They will go through bushes. bushes. We don't have them going through wood. We don't have them going through metal, stone. I mean, right now, it's essentially only plants for the most part that they would go through, not a tree, but bushes they would go through.
Okay.
There's not like breaking glass that it's going to go through. It's either, you know, the foliage that it'll go through, metal, stone, wood, will not go through.
Okay.
At least not on the current maps that we have.
Current loadout, yeah, for sure. Titch has just asked a question. I'm going to put you on the spot because we only asked you about it earlier today as well. A ranking system.
Yeah, so there definitely is a ranking system, and we've designed it in a way where we think it's going to be, you know, a serious grind to get to the top. And I think, you know, we're going to see how quickly players reach the top, and if it seems like it's happening way too quick, we're probably going to react to that by either adding additional ranks to it or adding prestige to it.
Okay.
I think, you know, with the rank system, it's important for us to always give players something else to be shooting for, to be excited about, whether it's, you know, some new content that they, you know, need to rank up and earn the money to buy a new gun or, you know, new sight or something like that. But we want to keep people coming back and having a rank that, you know, over time reflects how much you've actually put into it. We're going to have that.
That'd be cool. That'd be good. Do you know there was a two-parter to that? Do you know how the ranking system works? Is it based on XP? Is it based on win ratio? Is that something you can divulge at this time?
Yeah, it's based on XP.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, no, that's good. And then Venny and I, for our final question, just got one last question from us. Something we've been holding back a little bit because we've noticed it in a couple of pictures that you've obviously kindly sent to us. We've seen a little snippet of potential kill streaks. Can we put you on the spot with that one? Sorry, but that's kind of a gold mine.
Yeah, that's fine. I think I may have mentioned it a little bit, and I know we've maybe teased it on our Twitter and Discord what they might, you know, what some of them might be. But yeah, there's going to be kill streaks. You know, when you get when you get 3 kills, 5 kills, 7 kills. There's various kill streaks that you're going to be able to use, and we think they're going to be a lot of fun. They look. Yeah, everything right now, when you see them in VR, they look super cool, and it seems like a lot of fun. And they add something that is just I haven't really experienced in VR before, and kind of adds to. I mean, it's a little bit chaotic with those kill streaks in there, but it's controlled chaos, and we're still, even right now with the play testers, working to control the chaos basically, and the kill streaks add to it. But they're going to be a lot of fun. I think people are going to love them.
Oh, that'd be really good. Titch has asked me earlier, and sorry, Titch, I missed your question off, so I have got to ask you another one. When the game is live and you add in the option to do custom matches, will you and the devs be making your own team to play in a league or tournament?
I would say 100% I'm in. As far as how many of the other devs that I could speak for right now, I would guess that there's probably at least one other one that would jump all over it. I'm not quite sure the others if they would, what they're gonna do, but I know I will, and I think there's a good chance another one will. He's one of the guys who's on with all the play testers. Wolf's met him, the crazy Wolf. You guys know this guy.
Oh yeah, we know Wolfie.
So yeah, we'll play it, and I might even play Firewall with you guys, man.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Heard of that game?
But thank you very much for letting me ambush you for nearly half an hour. It's been absolutely brilliant. Really happy with all the content that we've seen. The Discord server in a week has absolutely come alight. We've got some really good people in there. Community members are great. We've noticed that across VR as a whole. It is a very polite community, and everyone likes each other, gets on with each other, and that's what's brilliant. And I really hope Alvo can build on the back of that.
Yeah, well, thank you very much for doing this, and you guys have obviously done a lot for our Discord, and I appreciate the effort that you've put in there. And I'm honestly, surprised at the level of interest that we were able to get so quickly. And hopefully we can keep building on that momentum to bring a solid day one player base. We want people in the game playing against players. I would say, another thing that the Discord has kind of showed me is, how important that it also is to make sure that we're being cognizant of people who want to play in leagues. Our kind of our biggest priority is just the average gamer who logs in, doesn't really have anybody, that we get them in the game. But I've realized in how important these leagues are, and I think with the release of the Search and Destroy, coupled with the custom matches, that hopefully we can, that hopefully we're going to be able to get it where you guys can kind of set your own matches, have your own rules, and it to be very customizable for the league play, and also for it to just be playing for an hour. You're going to play, you're going to play for 55 minutes, maybe sit out 5 minutes of it. It's just going to be nonstop, hopefully.
Oh, that sounds really, really good. Yeah. I think that's just a lot of people that are watching are just like that.
And I think the fact of the matter is you guys are kind of driving it. You're driving the interest of a lot of other people. So it only makes sense to me that we make it, that we try and do everything we can to get it to where it's the most enjoyable experience for you guys, and also something that streamers are going to watch, that you can stream and people will want to watch, and it's exciting. And by exciting, you need to be in the action a lot.
Yeah, 100%. Right, well, everyone that's watching, hope you've enjoyed the ambush that the moderators have put on Steve. He wasn't supposed to be alone. He was supposed to have a little bit of backup, so I think he's done absolutely brilliantly there to do everything on his own. So everyone that's watching, from myself, thank you very much. Steve, I'll let you finish it off and say cheers to everyone.
Yeah. Well, thanks everybody who tuned in, and all the people on our Discord. You don't know how much I appreciate having everybody there. It's good to see people caring as much about the game as myself and the developers have over the past 3 years essentially. And I think this encouragement has really, the encouragement and the feedback from the testers and everybody in the Discord and everywhere else on, hey, here's what we want, here's what we don't want, we like what we see, we don't. I think it's all very motivating for everybody on the team to say, hey, people are looking forward to this, they want to play it, let's do our best to give them an experience that they're gonna love. So thank you all, and see you on the battlefield sometime.
Cheers all.